Well, good morning. How's everybody this morning?
Morning. Very good.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. A little green day to get the blood pumping. Yes? All righty. Nothing like some Oakland punk to get your day started. And I don't mean that personally. They're just a punk band. That wasn't a derogatory comment about my friend, Billy Joe. All right, so half of you have no idea what I'm talking about, so I think we're moving forward. Let's get ourselves started. You know, we have asked a whole bunch of times in the last number of months, like, what is it we're filling our brains with? What are we reading? What's that new good read that you're learning from? And so I wanted to start this morning with some perhaps alternatives for you to read. All righty, thank you so much, Ellen. So if you have nothing to do this weekend and you're looking for a good read, you have 4 suggestions now that you can avail yourself of. All right, let's get started. A couple of quick announcements. Let's start with the one and the only, the ever-present and talented Ms. Nancy Morgan with our mortgage update.
Thank you, Rick. That is awesome. Wow, I feel special. Okay, happy July 1st, everybody, and getting ready for the long weekend. So, Corona surprised everybody with how busy we are so quickly, I think, right? And so this is a little different ask or something, a little different comment. So it's really busy. You're busy, your sellers are busy, your buyers are busy, the attorneys are incredibly busy. It's kind of hard to get an inspector or appraiser. So it's wonderful for us in Connecticut, but I think I just ask if something has to be delayed a day, if we need an extra day, you know, with the mortgage or not really with the closing, because we all want to close quickly. We all want to get that deal in and we want to be helpful. But as your business partner, I think it's important to just know we will get there. But we've had a few instances lately where we just have to wait another day for the mortgage contingency. And that sounds kind of negative, but it's really not. It's just to be aware because, again, we do want to close quickly. And I'm really glad I'm at Westport Mortgage because we still do. So that's kind of my message. And I hope it's, you know, not negative, but it's really positive because that's it.
Sounded positive to me, baby. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time and your talents, and we appreciate being in business with you. So any problems or questions, do direct them to Nancy today, and she will get that taken care of. Lickety split. Where's my good friend Adonis? I think Adonis has an exciting announcement to make, because for those of you who don't know, today is Marty Miller's 66-day challenge. Day what, Adonis? What's today?
Today is day 66.
Holy crap!
So you guys have been experiencing this man for the past 66 days, the one constant in your life you could always count on. Day or night, rain or shine, he delivers like the postman. Marty Miller, the man, the myth, the Miller himself. Tomorrow will be joining us live on the Agent Spotlight. You'll be able to meet this guy that you've been so familiar with. So tell your friends and then tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get 100 people on this call and really wow him with our greatness. So look forward to that tomorrow.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And I want to just say thank you so much to Adonis for arranging that. That's all on your friend Adonis that we get Marty Miller tomorrow. So for those of you who have spent the last 66 days with Marty, we're going to spend some quality time, 15 minutes with him tomorrow as we kick off. What are we kicking off, Adonis, tomorrow after Marty speaks?
We're going to kick off the 66-day challenge 4.0.
So about a week and a half ago, Marty started a new 66-day challenge, the 4.0 version. So we're just going to start that after Marty speaks. Hoorah!
New and improved, baby. New and improved.
Take that, coronavirus. We got another 66 days of Marty Miller. Ha! All right. Thank you, Adonis, for that. That's awesome, and we appreciate you lining that up for us. Couple of quick reminders for you. 4:30 today. Remember, we're now back to we're to a once a week 4:30 call. I know that some of you are still going through the shakes and the withdrawals from our daily 4:30 calls. I understand it. I am too. I was actually literally taking my walk last night saying, you know, it feels different now. It feels weird. I feel like I don't have my arms around everybody because I only get to see you a couple of times in the morning each week and not every day at 4:30. So, and yet we absolutely recognize that you're out there doing your thing. You're out there selling houses and putting transactions together, making money. And so the balancing act there for us is once a week, Wednesday. So we're going to do that every Wednesday starting tonight. And tonight's focus, besides our normal Q&A and bringing you up to speed on what's going on, we will have a 15 or 20 minute conversation / mastermind entitled Help, My Buyers Need a House, right? Because many of you are struggling with finding houses for your buyers to buy, and we're going to spend a 15 or 20 minute period of time masterminding through the opportunities that exist for you to go and find those houses to make sure that you are uncovering every single opportunity. So do join us at 4:30 today for all that fun. And then tomorrow at 1 o'clock, we have a great mastermind / discussion going on that, again, I encourage you to be a part of and plug into. And that is called Squeezing the Orange. Squeezing the Orange, turning one transaction into many, right? Squeezing the orange means did you take a listing and find other business because of that listing? Did you sell one house and make sure that you got 2 or 3 referrals from that piece of business? And I think there's so much more opportunity for us to take the business we have and really squeeze every ounce of opportunity and momentum out of it. And we're going to mastermind around that tomorrow at 1. So do put that on your calendar. Today at 3 o'clock, we do have the Wealth Series, which continues. Today at 1 o'clock, we do have our listing consultation following our listing series. So if you're interested in diving in and re-looking at the listing consultation or looking at it for the first time, we encourage you to plug into that. And at 3 o'clock, we have session 2 of Ben Kinney's Wealth Series. And I want to just spend 30 seconds on the Wealth Series because something's bugging me this morning. I have to get it off my chest. The Ben Kinney's Wealth Series truly is it's not a novice course. It's not for people who are in debt. It's not for people who have a lot of money or no money or a middle amount of money. It is for every single person on this call and every single person not on this call to figure out strategies about how to move yourself forward financially. And I have to admit, I was scratching my head yesterday when only 24 of us out of 450 chose to plug into Ben's wisdom on creating wealth. And so I just want to encourage you, if you think this is not for you, that's one of the reasons you should be plugged into this series, right? I get it's 3 o'clock 3 times a week. I get everyone's busy, but I'll tell you that everybody wants to have a whole lot of money. These are the things that you have to do to get it, right? It's like what we were told on Monday by Will Smith, right? The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die, right? That's the same conversation. And so the path towards wealth comes in these little snippets that Ben is giving us. They're relevant and they're impactful. And I encourage you, if you didn't join us yesterday for session 1, jump in today for session 2. We recorded session 1. You can watch it afterwards, and just dip your toe in that pool, because I would love to know that each of us is taking the next steps towards growing that financial security. It's not just about listings and sales, guys. My focus with you is to always talk about your business, but then talk about how your business affects your life and how your life gets better and better and better to the point that eventually you're going to retire and do whatever you want. And all that takes money. So plug in if you would. For the rest of our time today, I do want to just throw out Simon Sinek. I want to throw out Simon Sinek with real quick delivering an address to the class of 2020. So take a quick look and then we'll have a quick chat.
People who play with a finite mindset, all the planning comes in the past. And what they're trying to do is avoid any surprises, be prepared for every surprise. So whether it's in battle or whether it's in sports, the reason we train and train and train and train and train is so that we are prepared for every eventuality. We can avoid surprises. But that's not where innovation happens, because all the thinking has already happened. An infinite mindset embraces surprise. The thinking hasn't happened yet. The thinking is yet to happen. It's when when something new happens or we're in a new situation, now we have to think our way, imagine our way, create our way into a new path out of this box. This is a magical time. This is a time that accentuates creativity. This is the value of things that are uncertain. This is the value of things that happen unexpectedly. They force us, it forces us to be creative. Now, many people shut down because what we've learned isn't working anymore. That's where the shutdown comes from. The infinite mindset embraces that which is uncertain, that which is indifferent. That's what it means to have an infinite mindset. So now is a perfect time. It's a perfect opportunity to embrace exactly what's happening. How will you reinvent the future? How will you take what you know? How will you take the things that you want to achieve and adapt? Imagine if you were starting from scratch today, that the world that will be, the world that is the world that always was. It's like a startup mentality, you know, which is, forget how things were, what the plan was, but if you were starting from scratch right now, how would you bring your talents, your gifts, your entrepreneurial spirit to life? How do you leverage your relationships? How do you form relationships? How do we take care of the people around us? Which is another important point, which is the tenets of good leadership are more relevant now than ever before. It's always been important for us to check in on our people, make sure they're okay, be open to people checking in on us, and just being open and honest about how we feel. And now during these strange times, we have to reach out to our friends, not with a text, not with an email, but preferably with a phone call or a video conference, something where they can hear the tone of voice. I actually find phone calls to be even better than video conferences because we're not just looking at a screen staring at ourselves. Let's be honest, we look at ourselves. But actually, we can be completely present in the tone of voice that someone has on the other side of the phone, as opposed to pretending to make eye contact with them by staring at the camera or worrying about our haircut or looking at them, which is not really looking at them. Tone of voice matters. We can create human relationships that way. And so we should be doubling down on checking in with people. We should be doubling down with calling them one by one and saying, are you okay? These are the basic tenets of leadership. And to practice them now, when in times of stress and anxiety, hopefully we'll carry those good habits with us when we return to new abnormal. So congratulations to all of you. I want you to see the opportunity and the advantages in the world you're graduating into. Wish you best of luck, or as Dr. James Carse used to wish his students, wishing you bad luck, because that's when you're going to learn things. If everything goes right, you won't learn anything. So wishing you all bad luck, he said. It sounds weird, really weird to say, but wishing you creativity, innovation, and lots of deep, meaningful relationships. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and congratulations again.
All righty, thank you so much, Simon. And so as I leave you today, what I want to leave you with is this. Simon makes an amazing point, and the point I think he's making is, look, we have an opportunity right now for a redo. We have the opportunity to take a look at our businesses and how our businesses feed and fund our lives, and perhaps even taking a look at our lives and redesigning them. Taking a look and seeing what we love and keeping it, and what we don't love so much and getting rid of it, and figuring out what fills that new opening, right? So take advantage of the right now as we continue to reinvent. You're going to hear a lot of things coming from your market center in the next couple of weeks about plugging into reinvention and plugging into what is the next chapter for all of us. And the most exciting part of that for me is that we get to write that next chapter. We get to write that next chapter, not just in our own personal lives and our own personal sales businesses, but as members of this organization and as members of your community, as members of this world, we get to write that next chapter. So take that bull by the horns, take responsibility for it, have that excite you, and find the passion around recreating exactly what it is you want from your life, because now's the time that we're going to have that opportunity to do it. Adonis, take us to the last, or almost last until we start all over again, Marty Miller.
Guys, I'm so proud of you. You made it to the end. It's day 66 of version 3.0 of the Marty Miller 66-day command challenge. Today, we're going to talk about customizing the birthday smart plan in Command.
Good morning, Keller Williams. It's Marty Miller with Summit Property Group in Houston, Texas, coming back to you with another KW Command training video. And this one came up because I celebrated my birthday this past Sunday and actually received multiple texts to my cell phone that just said happy birthday. And it's always awkward, right? When you get a happy birthday text from a number that you don't recognize, what do you say? Do you say, who is this? And then run the risk it's somebody that you know well that you should have had in your phone? Do you just say, sorry, I don't have your number, who is, or do you just ignore it? Do you not do anything? If you're like me, you just wrote thanks, but I had no idea who the 7 people were that were sending me these texts. And then I quickly realized it was most likely because I gave my birth date out during a market center training event or a regional event or something I had done online. And so several people had added me to their Command database, added me to the birthday smart plan. And that made me realize, after looking into it a little bit further, that our current smart plan for the birthday smart plan could use a little bit of customization. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to prevent you from being the birthday bandit for all of your clients and customers. So let's dive into smart plans here on the left-hand side. Click on this applet, the diploma. And first thing you want to do is double check whether or not you have the birthday smart plan in your list. So you can see I have it here. If I did not have it, I'll go ahead and delete it. Then you would not see it in my list. I would have to come to library, find birthday, and then click on add smart plan. You can change the plan name if you choose to. Obviously this is a contact-based smart plan. We don't have any triggers quite yet. So I'm going to click on apply. And then go back into my smart plans, where I will now see the my birthday smart plan, my birthday here, available for me to edit. And I can click on this pencil icon on the far right hand side. Anytime you see the pencil, that means edit. Anytime you want to edit, you should just click on the pencil. And that's going to show me the current steps of the birthday smart plan. You can see it's 6 steps long and it includes 4 touches. So if I scroll down, you can see the first is a task. It's a touch-based task that says, hey, go get him a birthday card. Then you can see it's a 4-day delay. It says make a birthday call. And then it's another 1-day delay. Then it's the birthday social post. And what we're looking to edit today, the SMS MMS text. So you can see as the plan is written, it just says happy birthday. And this is what I'm pretty sure was happening, is that people had put me on their birthday smart plan in Command, but I didn't know who they were. So in order to edit this, you can basically just click on the text and change it to whatever you want, right? So I might even make it a little bit more personalized, and I could say, hey, and then I'm going to come over here to the merge field for the contact's first name. So it says, hey, Marty, Susan, Nicole, Bob, whatever. It's Marty with I don't know, I'll just put Keller Williams right now. With Keller Williams. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Right, and so now if I come down here, right, I'm going to click on the checkbox to save this step, right? So this step has been changed. And then just for make sure, I'm going to come up here and click on save one more time. There you go. It says all changes have been saved. So now when I start adding people to this birthday smart plan, you'll see it's going to go out and actually say, hey, Marty, right? In this case, hey, Nicole, it's Marty with Keller Williams. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. That way you're no longer the birthday bandit. You can go ahead and get credit for all of those birthday texts that you're sending out via KW Command. So that's it for today, guys. Quick and easy video, just a simple way to edit the birthday smart plan in order to ensure that your contacts and clients know it's actually you that's wishing them a happy birthday via Twilio, a text to their smartphone. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Tuesday, and as always,
There we go. Okay. Nothing like a birthday bandit. That sounds like it would be like the evil mascot from like a child's cereal. Just birthday bandit stealing all your Twix. Anyway, tomorrow we got more Marty. So like I said, tell a friend. Let's try to get as big a turnout as possible and take more listings today and just have a good day in general. All right. We'll see you. Bye-bye.